What is going on, guys? Welcome to FTV Family Time Vlogs. Today I want to talk about something I don't usually talk about, football. More specifically, Chiefs versus Bills. Now, if you haven't watched that game, I'm sure you heard about it, especially by now. Let's talk about it. Now, I know what a lot of you want to say. The refs did it again. They let the Chiefs win. Did they, though? Besides a couple bad calls. Now, you're going to say, oh, this guy's a Chiefs fan. I don't want to hear him. I'm a Bills fan, too. I am both. Do I like the Chiefs? Yes. Do I like the Bills? Hey, they converted me a little, especially from last year to this year, how well they play. But I'm not going to be one of those fans. Oh, they haven't won a Super Bowl. It'd be nice to see them win. In words of Josh Allen, to be the best, you need to beat the best. To be a champ, you got to beat the champ. Sorry. So now I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh, well, what about the fourth down call? What about the fourth down call? Learn how to do a tush push, and you wouldn't get it by an inch or so, and it'd be a clear first down. And I know what a lot of you want to say, because my friends have texted me and said the same thing. Oh, that is not a tush push. Josh Allen, that is just a QB sneak being ran for over 40 years in the league and this and that. That is not a QB sneak. If you are relying on a guy to push you past the line of scrimmage, that is either the brotherly push or the tush push. Learn how to do it, and you might get the first down next time. If it's still a thing, because that's besides the point. That should be banned from the NFL. So come on, what are you going to say now? Oh, the worthy catch or the interception? I will admit, I've rewatched that more times than I should have, and I still do not know how that was ruled a catch. Can we talk about Dez Bryant? No, we won't talk about that. But how was that a catch? If anything, that should have been a pass incomplete. And can I tell you, on that same play, there was a very bad and blunt defensive holding call. So it's not like it affected the game. Chiefs are still probably going to score on that drive. Talk about this real quick. We'll get more to it. James Cook. We're going to get to him. Fantastic job, Cook. For the most part, honestly, I think it was a pretty well officiated game. Want to see a bad officiated game? With all due respect, please watch a Dallas Cowboy game. Those are some of the worst officiated games I've ever seen in my life. At the same time, I'm not going to deny that the refs have been known to pull rabbits out of a hat so the Chiefs can win. I don't think this was necessarily one of the games. It was a dogfight, and either one of these teams deserved to win. Now, let's talk about who really did lose that game. You want to blame somebody? Sean McDermott. Yeah, your coach blew it. First off, you had an absolute stud on that field. James Cook, single-handedly averaging over 6.5 yards, almost 7 yards a carry. And he did that from the gate. You failed to utilize him the best you could. Instead, you want to rely on fake tush pushes that don't work. And getting back to that fourth down spot, it was called how it was called on the field. They took a look at it again, and it was still called short. It is what it is. Move on. Now, would I have been mad if it happened to the Chiefs? Yeah, but I would have moved on. The ball game's still going to be the ball game. So more on James Cook. Instead of utilizing him, you want to let Josh Allen throw up some of the most questionable throws I have seen. He is honestly lucky that none of them were picked off. Now, I know you want to say, oh, it was only one or two. No, if I really went back and analyzed this game, I can show you a bunch of throws that I was like, what? Why? Who was there? What are you doing? Because in Josh, we trust. Now, I'm not saying he had a bad game. He did fantastic. A wonderful game played. So you're going to be like, okay, well, that's offensive coordinating. What about the other side of the ball? Your defense. Your defense wasn't prepared to play this game either. You could not stop the Chiefs. Do you know this is the most the Chiefs have ever scored all year long in a championship game? If you really think that you had a shot to beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl, when all they do is run Saquon Barkley and do tush pushes, you're wrong. You could barely stop the Chiefs. You weren't stopping the Eagles. I'm sorry. And then can we talk about something else? The Bills had a shot to win this game. The coach ruined it. Utilize your plays better. Do better. You had the game. You lost it. You got outplayed. All the Bills fans want to cry, oh, You had the game. Don't act like you didn't have the game. Late in the fourth quarter, you had this ball game. I saw Josh Allen's lips. I lip read him when he was coming off the bench, and he said, "I'm gonna win," or something to that effect. But he clearly said win. You could have won. You didn't win. You weren't prepared. You got outplayed. It was a terrible drive. You utilized the wrong players. You didn't get it done. You threw a dodgy pass on fourth down, hoping to squeeze it in there. It didn't work. Couple bad calls, yeah. Your coach stinks, though. You want to know what stunk worse, though? This coming up. Not the touchdown. Good touchdown, Mahomes. What is that? You trying to spike the ball, buddy? Chill out. You're going to blow your back out. So, end of the day, did the Chiefs deserve to win? Yes and no. Did the Bills deserve to win? Yes and no. They both played their hearts out. They both did a fantastic job. Kudos to both these teams. Bills, you had a shot. You couldn't beat them yet again. 0-4. Sorry. And if you want the refs to pull rabbits out of the hat for you, I don't know. There's always that one team in the NFL that the refs just love, and it happened to be the Patriots, and now the Chiefs. And to the Bills Mafia, I love you guys. You're a good fan base. I'm sorry. There's always that one team in the NFL. It was the Patriots before this, and now it's the Chiefs. There's always that one golden boy. Mahomes happens to be it, predecessing Brady. But I do want to say, I don't think it was as bad of an officiating job as everybody is panning it out to be. The true fans know the coach is to blame on that, and ultimately they got outplayed. But hey, go Eagles. You might win one more before the NFL bans that tush push. Alright, so congratulations goes out to Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. But Eagles fans, you need to calm down just a little bit. Did you really think it was going to be a tough game against the Commanders? I mean, I'm seeing some of these fans and memes and how, excessive. It was the Washington Commanders, guys. If you're able to beat the Chiefs, then you rightfully earn to be crazy and go wild. But not against Washington Commanders. Come on. Who do I expect to win? I ultimately have to root for my Chiefs. I can't like the Eagles. I do like the Eagles, but I don't like the Eagles. All the props go out to you. You have one of the best teams right now, one of the best units. It's not just a tush push you're relying on. Saquon Barkley is absolutely amazing this year. Jalen Hurts, MVP. Can we talk about? You got a great ball team, but I have to root for the Chiefs. I have to root for the Chiefs. I want my boy Pat to get his three-peat. It's never been done. I want him to surpass Brady on every level and aspect of the game. I don't know why. I really like Patrick Mahomes. Ever since I first saw him, his first year, and how he played, I love this guy. So I gotta go for my Chiefs. But like I said, with respect to the Eagle fans, you got a team this year. You got a shot. With that, I'm going to end the vlog. But first, before I do, I got to do it. Red Kingdom. Red. Alright, guys. Let's have a great Super Bowl. It should be a good one. We got two great teams battling it out. Hopefully the refs don't get in the way too much. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Right? Alright, guys. Peace.